to LT Talks RE. I'm going to do a little bit of a market report on December and 2021 for the Frontenacs, which would include North Frontenac, Center Frontenac, and South Frontenac. I'm going to take a look at the extraordinary year that we had in 2021 and perhaps take a look at I'm definitely going to take a look at what is coming in 2022, maybe. So in the Frontenacs, I'm looking specifically at single family residential. I just want to remind you that the focus is only on single family homes, so the numbers may look a little bit different from other reports you may have seen. So in December, in the Frontenacs, in all of the Frontenacs, there were only 16 single family homes sold, which is down 27.3% from December of last year, and only 9 new listings this December, which is down 57.1%. So the big story is inventory. I sure wish I had an extra house to put on the market right now, and with that kind of supply and demand discrepancy. The average price in December 2021 was $555,875, which is only up by 2% over December of last year. But that's not the true story. So a story looks a lot different when we look at the year-to-date numbers, which are coming next. So stay tuned for that. So a year in review for South, Central, and North Frontenac for all of 2021 shows us that the market is still on fire and prices continue to climb at an extraordinary rate. I use that word extraordinary because that's exactly what it is. Median single family home prices in the Frontenacs for 2021 was $580,500, which represents an increase of 30.4 over 2020 in 1 year. 1 year. That's a significant increase in a year. New listings were down almost 18%, and the monthly average for active listings was down 27.3%. So again, it's that supply and demand is the issue. So what might be on the horizon for 2022? Let me put the emphasis on might. No one can predict with certainty what will happen. However, there are indications that we might expect something like this. The supply crunch is still in existence with a buildup of buyers wanting to get into the market or downsize or just make a move. And these people are all waiting expectantly for these new listings so that they can scoop them up. The good news is that existing owners are moving around or shuffling in record numbers. And this means that there still is some supply and some things coming on the market. This increase in existing owners moving can be in part attributed to the changes in our lives as a result of COVID. So when people realize that they might be able to work from home or they're in their home, so they start to look around. That's what has possibly attributed to this shuffling. So according to the Canadian Real Estate Association, demand is likely to further go up as we see record levels of international immigration. And as a small measure of relief, we can expect to see higher interest rates as we saw last spring and again in the last few months. That could, maybe, perhaps, I don't know, cool the seller's market just a little. However, even this is not a given since we're in the midst of another wave of business closures, and as a result of COVID, and the Bank of Canada is hinting that maybe rates may not go up anytime soon. So who knows? Another wild card for 2022 is government policy as it pertains to housing. Many of the policies that I have heard and read about do nothing to increase supply, which is the keystone for change in the market as it stands right now. Sales are forecast to remain strong in 2022, but with a settling to more typical activity. Factors that will cause this settling are higher prices, increases in interest rates, and of course, limited supply. But we should still continue to see the resale market turn over as a result of the impact of COVID-19, which will likely keep market activity higher than pre-COVID. In short, according to the Canadian Real Estate Association, home sales across Canada are expected to fall by about 8.6%. That's in terms of volume of sales. However, the national average home price is predicted to rise yet again in 2022 with a very conservative estimate of 7.6 increase. So that is the forecast for the year in a nutshell. Sorry, it's a little bit vague. No one can really predict in these uncertain times. So if you like the information I'm sharing and you want to keep up to date on the market reports and other real estate videos that I put out, just hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you're notified when I put another video out, and I will see you next time on LT Talks RE.